Hey, what's happening, everyone? Welcome to the shop. Tonight, we are going to finish this beautiful little mini cabinet, and it will have a obsidian drawer pull for here, so it'll have a piece of volcanic glass that you use to open the drawer, and then it'll also have this hand-carved gnome as a top handle for opening the box. So yeah, hang out, dude. See how it's done. Relax. Enjoy your Friday night. Dude. Grab some popcorn. Yeah, what's up? Welcome. Hey, what's up? Welcome. I'm working on this. We're gonna finish this one up tonight. Beautiful walnut, redwood, cedar, walnut, and it'll have a little gnome as the lid handle. Yeah, that's what we're getting after. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good to see you. It's a little warm in the shop right now, which is nice. Just depends. I think for this one, I'm going to use the tongue oil finish. The Minwax tongue oil finish. I just like how it makes all three of these woods look. So that's what I'm going to use for this one. I've used all different kind of stuff. Sometimes I'll use a Danish oil. What happens is the vertical live streams get thrown into the shorts feed, so people come through like that a lot of the time. But check the grain out. Look at the grain on this lid, dude. Beautiful. is the underside of the lid. Yeah, the grain came out really nice on this one, dude. We did have some hiccups in the building process, but we were able to fix and use as kind of teaching moments or whatever. Yeah. Get back to sanding. I just wanted to show you. I just wanted to show you this lid. Now we're going to go up to 180 grit. I'm also going to blow the sawdust from the previous grit off of it so I don't accidentally grind it. Hey, McCall, what's happening? So, McCall, the other night I saw you say in the chat, well, I didn't see it in the chat while it happened, but when I was watching the replay, I saw you pop up in the live chat and say, hi, can anybody see me or whatever, but I didn't actually see that in that live. So it like recorded it and showed it afterwards, but I didn't see it in the live, so that was weird. I wanted to tell you about that. We'll get back to sanding. So I'm pretty good off the sanding for now. I do need to drill a hole in both this hand-carved head and another hole into this lid that I can then insert a dowel. And we'll use this size dowel. Is there a medium? Use this size dowel. So we'll use the dowel and some glue, and that'll be what holds the lid on. Just gotta be pretty careful on this lid, like we gotta get it right the first time, because there's no way to make another grain match dowel. What sizes were in this? This is maybe the 3/8. Yeah, that's the 3/8. Seems like fucking way overkill, bro. This bit. Hey, Scoot, what's happening? I'm going to attach. I think I'll attach. I'm going to attach one of these gnomes to this box. First, I have to drill a hole in the box lid to accept the dowel. So just gonna try to see how much wiggle room we have here. Dude, that's not much at all, actually. So we need to go. Maybe a 1/4 inch max in there, dude. That's not really a lot. Hope everybody had a good week, man. Headed into the weekend here. Just the tiniest little bit going in there. I wonder if I should drill a little pilot hole first, and I think I should. Yes, I should. Out there barking. Just gonna try to get the approximate middle here. So what do we got there? We got almost 9. So here we go. Here's a little tip, guys. If you need to find the middle of something, if you need to find the middle of a square, you just go corner to corner, put a little mark, And then you go other corner to other corner, put another little mark, and where they intersect will be your middle. So we're going to do the tiniest little one right here. Now we have a little spot for the dowel. I want to go a little deeper, dude, but I don't want to push all the way through, so that's going to have to do. That is exactly as big as we wanted it, so now we have to decide which of these gnomes to put on there. And I kind of like this one, so I think we'll do this one. It's a good looking gnome. This was gnome number 11 that I carved, if anybody's tracking. What up, Tim? You like the old porn stash, huh? I matched the gnome, bro. I have the same stash. Brave. We got a little bit of ways to go on that one. Yeah, I've heard it called a lot worse. There we go. That is all sorted out. This will get glued on. And now, guys, it is time for everybody's favorite part of the project. Oiling the wood. So let's get it all set up in here. Yeah, I've heard it called many, many things, kind of in that vein. And it's okay. The old D-tickler. What am I doing, man? Oh, I'm oiling a freaking box, dude. That's what I'm doing, bud. So let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. First, I need somewhere for it to land. It's got to be right here. That'll be where it lives. And I need to go get some more paper towels, guys. I'll be right back. Just a sec here. All right, guys, I am back. Found some paper towels relatively quickly. Let's get this all set up. Oh, yeah, and you know what? We have to. You gotta you gotta crack a window or whatever, guys, when you're using these oils. Oh, that killed the lighting in here, didn't it? Hey, Mike, what's happening? How you doing, sir? You are just in time to see a box get oiled up, dude. I'm gonna close this door back down. Instead, open this door. There we go. So yeah, so we're gonna oil this box. I cut the beard off, bro. Yeah, I'm now one of the gnomes. And gnome number 11 is the one that's drilled out to go on top of this box. So we'll set him up in a sec. I need some gloves, dude. Let's get this camera down on the action here. Hey, Van, what's happening, dude? You're just in time, too. Just in time to see this box get oiled. So before we oil, let's take a little gander at it before it gets oiled, so you guys can see a before and after. So this will be. Where's my dowel? So here's the before. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Is I forgot to glue on my obsidian drawer pull. And that has become sort of like a thing for me, so can't forget that, dude. Thank you. All right, dude. I'll see you later, man. Good to see you. Now it's all about finding. Now it's all about finding the right piece of obsidian, and I'm gonna actually go crush a piece of obsidian with a hammer. Real quick, I'll be right back. Definitely gonna need these. That's perfect. Perfect little handle piece. Definitely, if you're going to be breaking up obsidian with a hammer, wear some of that shit. Wear some eye protection. And let's rough it up on that side a little bit before we glue it. Yeah, Van, I shaved off the beard. I kept the stash. I do that from time to time, man. I let it, once it gets bushy, I usually end up shaving it. I did have my beard one time like down to here. I don't like to let it get that far. So this piece of obsidian will be our drawer pull, dude. There's always like that first day after you shave your beard where you don't even recognize yourself in the mirror. It's like you walk by the mirror and think there's an intruder in the house. But it'll grow back. And leave that be. Yeah. Hey, what are you barking at, dog? There's nothing over there to bark at, bro. Oh, he's barking at... He'll bark at these crows. Hold on a second. Let me go correct my dog. Hey, cállate! Nice. All right, I'm going to get this a little bit more out of my way, actually, because I'm clumsy, as you guys know. Don't need that. Don't need any of this. Get through that. There. All right, guys. First, we're going to do the gnome. I think we will finish the gnome in some black walnut. Dude, my dog one time, like last year, I went outside and I weed-eated all the weeds down everywhere, and like he came outside and like saw that it was changed and just barked at it. He's a weird dog. All right, so this first one is going to be, get this We're going to do the black walnut Danish oil on the gnome. Just darken it up, match the walnut a little bit better. I'm also going to get this away from there for now, dude. Glove on the other hand. Yeah, thank you, Vanlot. I'll be putting this one up for sale, I think. I appreciate you stopping by, man. This one probably tomorrow, once it's all dry and everything gets a second coat, I'll put it on the site for sale or whatever. Also, Van did enter into the giveaway that's happening on the members page. If you're a member, there is a post on the members page. We're doing a giveaway. We're giving away a bandsaw box and we're giving away a gnome. So if you're a member, paid subscriber, then head on over there and comment under that video and you'll be entered into the drawing. Mike, I did notice that you were not entered there. So if you go comment on that, it's a chance to win a box or a gnome. They're both very cool. The box that I put up there is super dope. Walnut. Do not do that, bro. Don't do that right now either. There's a video in the members area that says like members giveaway or something like that. If you comment under that video. The catch is whoever wins, you have to pay for the shipping. I'm going to give you the items, but you got to pay for the shipping. Right on, right on. I'm probably going to wrap it up. I was going to wrap it up today, but I don't think everybody got a chance to sign up. And so we're going to give everybody a couple more days. I might make another post about it, try to get people to sign up. And I don't want somebody to come through and be like, oh, I missed my chance or whatever. I want the members to have their chance. Just as a sort of a thank you for you guys becoming members, dude. Right on, right on. I'll be here, just putting some Danish oil on a gnome. I like how these come out looking, I like how these look with the Danish oil on them because they're like hand carved and they have all the different little facets and all this stuff on there. Like the Danish oil combined with that just makes it look like an old artifact or whatever, you know? See what I mean? I mean, it looks like an ancient thing. So yeah, this will be the top. That is sick, dude. This will be the lid for this box. And maybe we'll do one more. Let that set for a second. 1 second, and we'll give it one more little coat. It did seem kind of thirsty. Like your mom. Yeah, that's gonna make a fantastic handle for this box, dude. That'll be dope. Okay, we'll get him out of the way. Clean up our Danish oil. Switch gloves. Get ready for the tongue oil finish for the box, which I'm certain is going to look Majestic. One sec, guys. I gotta go properly dispose of these oily rags here. Let's get another one of these down. That's true, Scoot, and also the stain on the gnome will get it closer to the color of the box. But this part's gonna blow y'all's mind, dude. Staining this, which we will do right now. And real quick, we got some cool offcuts from this build, guys. So like, look at that. We're gonna make something out of that. Maybe make another little tea light candle holder. This we'll be able to make some handles out of. Another like cool offcut piece. So we ended up with some really cool offcuts from that build, and be able to do something with them. We won't glue the gnome on until later. Till after he dries. Jack, what's happening? We are about to put some tung oil on this box here. So it's everybody's favorite time. Where's the tung oil? Where the tung oil on? There it is. Tung oil finish. Let's get it. Let's get it started, dude. Should I zoom? Should I zoom on the... Hey! Okay, Mike, you know what I'll do? I'll have to just make something a little more clear. All right, dude. It's magic time, guys. Let's start with the back. See how this back ends up looking with some tung oil. Yo, dude, that is fucking... Back's looking good. Go over to the side. Yeah, so what I do is I go out and I have like a fire pit, like a rock, like a stone fire pit that I made, and I just go tuck them in there, and then I end up like burning them. Yo, dude, look what? Yo, cedar and redwood with the walnut was a good choice. Look at that. Dude, absolutely stunning. Oil is not as bad as stain rags, is it? I'm not sure. I just know that it's like, this is combustible, and so I'd rather not have it. I'd rather not have it in the shop on the rags. Yeah. This is really, really thirsty wood, dude. It is drinking it up. So here's the repair we did with the black CA glue and the sawdust. It's perfectly fine now. Cool little thing. But yeah, dude, look at that. incredible grain on this. That's the running joke for anybody who's not paying attention is whenever I start tripping out on the grain, Mike does a shot. Well, people are supposed to do a shot, but I think you should get an exemption because this is like the staining part, dude, you know, so we're gonna be tripping. This is the whole point tonight is to trip out on the grain, you know what I'm saying? Walnut, maple, and cherry, nice. Yeah, I don't have a good source for any of that. I'd have to like mail order it, dude. Or for the maple and cherry, I'd have to mail order it, I think. Or there's a store that I think I could get stuff like that, but it's over an hour drive away. So uh-oh. Are you tying one on tonight, Mike? Oak's not. I can actually get my hands on really good oak from the same guy that I get the walnut from, but I just haven't. It's like when I go over there, the walnut calls to me, dude. You don't have to like do stain on the inside of the drawer, but I do. I couldn't tell you why I do, but I do, and that's it. That's a good idea to just go through old furniture, reclaim it. Yeah, but if you're like getting it for free, the price is right. Dang, I'm kind of jelly with what? You got all the woods, dude. Should pack up a trailer with woods and just bring it on out to Northern California. You know, it's just as a gift or whatever. I would not complain. But I do have a wood that I don't think you guys have in the yeah. So in New Jersey, you guys definitely don't have madrone, which we have here. So I guess that's a trade-off. That's a little trade-off. Dude, so Karen, like, if you deleted your old account, that means it would have took all your old posts out of the community page, dude. Like your gnome. And the other badass shit that you made. Thirsty, thirsty in green. So here it is, guys. Here's a side, front, side, back, top. And let's do the lid. Lid is sick, dude. I don't know what shag hickory is. Hopefully hickory likes to do it. Here's the lid, guys. What, dude? For real? So the middle is, so it's walnut, redwood, cedar, redwood, walnut. So it's cedar in the very middle with strips of redwood next to it. Dang, dude. Even like the bottom of the lid looks dope. We're almost at 100, or excuse me, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, guys. So need another 46 more subs. And for some reason, the last week, subscriber growth has just dropped off of a cliff. So I'm not sure what happened there, but definitely stalling out, like right before hitting 1,000. So if you want to share this channel with your friends or whatever and see if they want to subscribe, that would be awesome, dude. And we need 46 more subs. I've thought of overnight dip soaking in oil. I have not thought of that. Yeah, did you notice that, Matt, that like it like fell off of a cliff? Like I was killing it and then it just fell off of a cliff. So yeah, my calculations had me hitting it at like 3rd or 4th week of February, and all of a sudden it just whoo. All right, there's our lid. Before let's just make sure this glue is hardened. YouTube definitely changed how they show shorts in the last couple of weeks. They used to shorts used to be like you'd throw your short up and it would blast it out there and see if it worked. But now they're like incrementally putting the shorts out there. And my lives fell off of a cliff too. Like I think my peak live was 30,000 views. But yeah, it's just been really slow lately. So I'm not sure what's happening, but it's all right. It's okay. We'll get there, dude. We'll get there if I got to walk around town and get people to sub, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you're almost there, bro? Grats. I'll go fucking, I'll go put your shit on in the background while I'm at work next week if all you need is watch hours. I've had the watch hours since January. I've had the 4,000 watch hours, but yeah, I'll go put your shit on and just watch it while I'm at work or whatever. Get you those hours, dude. Or if you do lives get you the hours, you know? You can get even on a live that doesn't get a lot of action, you can still get 20 to 50 watch hours, you know? God, what a beautiful piece, dude. See how easily, I'm like it's like, oh, look, a squirrel, but it's like, oh, grain. Look, grain, I forgot what I'm talking about. Is that light messing up your guys' view? Here we go. It's never showed me. You know, something else I've noticed is like, and other people have told me that they've noticed is I stopped getting notifications. Mr. Bubba Johnson, what's up, dude? I stopped getting notifications for the lives that I'm subscribed to. Like, I don't know what's going on. So maybe people aren't getting my notifications. I'm definitely not getting other people. Like, Lions went live today, and it didn't send me a notification. I just happened to like go look at his page while he was live. You know, like it's frustrating, man. Especially because like I was almost there, and I grinded so hard. Like, remember when I went live every night for like 3 months, dude. You guys remember that? That was fucking crazy, dude. Now I'm down to 3 nights a week usually. Yeah, the grain, the mixed grain, dude. Whew. It's pretty, dude. See, I'm not sure what really happened with the channel, but it's cool. I mean, I'm still gonna do what I do. I just thought I would have hit my goal already, and it feels like YouTube throttled me. Mr. Bubba Johnson. Yeah, they definitely throttled me. I'm not sure what happened, dude, or maybe it's because we were drinking on the stream or something. I don't know. But yeah. I'm definitely not going to let it die with 954. 954. Good Lord, that's beautiful. Wow. Now I do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays mostly for stream. Sometimes I'll pick up an extra one, but that's my main ones, yeah. Let's put it together real quick. We can't put the gnome back on it yet because the gnome has a stain that I don't want to spread onto the wood, but like we can put the wood back together. Oh man, dude. Picture that with the little gnome on top. Beautiful. And the gnome will be the handle that you pick it up from here. And then, what up, Jackie? And then it has the obsidian, the volcanic glass, right here to open and close the drawer. So we're gonna let that dry, dude. Or should I should rub it some more, dude. I should just get it a little more, dude. Or maybe I need to go back to every night. I don't want to do every night streaming anymore, though. It was nice to like get my life back, you know? Every night streaming kind of took away my life, dude. wool blanket. Oh, whoo. Oh, nice, Mike. Yeah, I've been squirreling the grain for sure tonight. Dude, I almost just dropped this whole thing right there. Yeah, that was some Spider-Man reflexes there. I don't know. Yo, even with the door open, this tongue oil's got me feeling a little kooky in here, dude. Let those pieces sit. Ah. Yeah, that is a good tip, dude. I'll have to look into that. And I'm gonna go throw these in the fire pit real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Before I do this, put this away. All right, dude. You guys want another look at this one put together? So there's the box, and then this guy is going to be the pull handle on top. We've already got them all drilled out. And a dowel set aside to glue him onto the lid. He'll sit up there. There you have it, guys. We have oiled the box, dude. It took all week. No, we started this one. We started this one last week. And this is the one that broke my last bandsaw blade on it. So I had to use the weekend to go get another blade and then start this over. So we worked on this. Did I work on this Monday? Did I work on this Monday? Yeah, I think I worked on this Monday and Wednesday Yeah, I think I worked on this 3 times this week. Anyways, there's the thing, guys. When this dries, I'll take another gander at it. It might get like another light sanding and then another coat. We'll just have to see how it looks. And that's pretty much that for tonight. I can't do anything else in the shop with this drying in here. I can't really make sawdust in here. Yeah, and you guys got any projects you're working on right now? Also, thanks, Scoot. If there's anybody in here that's one of the paid members of, what's up, BK? Also, BK, you could sign up too. There's in the members section. There's a video I posted about a giveaway. So it's for the members. It's in the members section. If you just comment under the video, I'll sign you up for the contest. I'll go grab the things. Be right back. So these are the things that I'm giving away for the March members giveaway on the paid membership part of my page. And this one is a walnut bandsaw box for putting little pieces of jewelry or whatever in. It's very, very solid, very small little drawer. And then we're also giving away gnome number 10 that I carved, big fatty nose. So giving these away on the members area of my page. So BK, if you just go comment under, if you comment under the post, then you'll be entered. I just ask that whoever wins pays for the shipping. So yeah, so that'll be these two. You guys, the members, you can, what up, Harry? You guys could win one of these. Or you could potentially win both of them. I'm going to do 2 separate draws, so. And I'll make a video of that for the members page, too. I'm going to go put these back. I'll be right back. That's funny. Let's see, projects for the coming up week. There's a couple of things. I want to finish the entryway bench in the next week or two. So yeah, I'm going to do, in the coming week, I'm going to do at least one night working on the entryway bench. It's pretty close. It's pretty close to done. I want to make, I'm thinking like a candle holder out of this gnarly lightning struck piece of madrone burl. So I'm thinking I might shape this into a candle holder. And are you talking about, you don't have to talk about me like I'm not here, Woodlot. I could see that he's a few brain cells short of being an idiot. But I'm thinking about making something cool out of this, dude. This is a piece of madrone burl from a tree that got hit by lightning or whatever, and then kept living. It's got some like cool pinks and purples to it. So I'm thinking this has to be something. So the next week or two, we're going to finish the bench. I'm going to make something out of this chunk of wood I have kicking around. Maybe instead of a candle holder, I'll drill into it and thread LEDs into it or whatever. And the LEDs can shine out. I don't know. Well, I have to look at it and think about it. So those are the two main projects on my mind. I do have to build some more planters. Yeah, that's a. What up, Gene? Hey, Gene. Also, I gotta let you know that there is a giveaway. Oh, did you already enter? Yeah, fairy lights or something like that. Yeah, something like. I think you might have already entered, Gene. I'm not. I don't remember. Okay, yeah. So on the members area of my page, Gene, I'm giving away a bandsaw box and a hand carved gnome. So if you go to the members section of my page and comment that you would like to enter, I'll enter you in, and we'll do a drawing probably at the end of this weekend. I do ask that the winner pays for the shipping of their thing. So yeah, that's my plans for the week, dude. I'm gonna help my friend build a fence for a garden tomorrow. We're gonna start a garden over there. It's gonna be a 1,800 square foot vegetable garden, dude. So we're gonna break ground on the fence for that tomorrow, and that's where I'm gonna be spending a lot of my extra time is trying to get that growing. You know, that's a lot of area for a veggie garden, and it would help feed both of our families. 1,800 square foot. I don't know if that's a farm, but it'll feed some heads. I also have like some space in my backyard to do some garden beds. And one of the things I wanted to do, like it doesn't have to happen this year, but like one of the things I wanted to get going uh, in the next few years was like a garden. Like you know how the people do those CSA boxes where you like you sign up and you pay $50 a month or whatever, and they send you veggies every week. I kind of want to do something like that. Um, I want to do something like that, but where it's like it runs on it runs on donations, and it also the people that purchase the veggie subscription are subsidizing free boxes, and the free boxes would go to like senior citizens on a fixed income or like families like low income families or whatever, and we'd have to like go slow and sponsor like one or two households at a time as we build the thing, starting with my backyard garden. But I realized last year when I was talking to a senior citizen who is both retired and still working and barely making it that like she doesn't live somewhere where she can grow vegetables to like eat fresh vegetables, and she can't really afford to like eat a lot of fresh vegetables. So I started kind of bringing her some zucchinis or whatever here and there, but like it got me to thinking that like if you're going to grow a garden, you could plant a little bit extra, dude, and give it away, you know and help people out. So maybe you guys might want to do that. I do have woodlot. I have been building trellised planters out there, but those are two of them are for my wife's wisterias, and then one of them is for my. I'm gonna get some snow bees in the ground pretty soon. Yeah, CSA co-op's a good way to put it. Where like it's like some people like if you can afford to pay, then you could pay and get your bi-weekly veggie box. Um, Dude, the homeless is a good idea too. But yeah, I think that like food is really expensive. It's fucking prohibitively expensive to eat like healthy almost, and uh, the way a lot of food is grown is detrimental to the fucking soil itself, dude, to the earth. You know, a lot of fuel is used. just getting the fertilizer there. The monocropping is bad for the earth. You know, it's like all the way they do it is bad, and so it's like if we could individually all like form together and you know, maybe you can grow a little bit of that and this person can grow a little bit of that. We'll trade and we'll give some to Mrs. Jenkins down the street so she doesn't have to eat fucking cat food, you know? So that's the concept. I'm probably not going to be able to accomplish that this year. I am going to put in some beds and I'm going to like get a couple of beds in my yard pumping. I'm going to help my friend get his big garden pumping. And that's going to be my summer. My spring and summer and fall is going to be, you know, work, do the wood shop, and do the garden. And that's it. You know? So that's a good idea too. You know, it's like even if somebody lives in an apartment, they could and they had a balcony, they could still put a plant out there and a trellis and grow some fucking zucchinis up the trellis or not zucchinis but some cucumbers or whatever. Yeah, I think that's kind of like I think that's what we got to do, man. I think that's what we got to do is we got to become more resilient and make a lot more shit ourselves, especially food. But like learn how to make things with wood, learn how to weld, you know, learn how to do all those things. Yeah, but you know, I'm gonna do what I can to try to help out, dude. Basically, I'm not. I'm just a, like pretty much a poor dude that works his ass off to pay the mortgage, and that's about it. But maybe the wood shop will take off and be able to fund the garden project or whatever, you know. So just things I think about, dude. Like things I think about. We gotta like survive, dude. And let's be honest, man. The megacorps that control the food and the gas and all that shit, they don't care about us, bro, at all. They see us as money cattle, bro. Money cattle to be milked. So anything you can do, man. Anything you can do to help yourself and your neighbors produce food, you know, learn how to repair clothes, you know, learn tailoring, whatever it is, man. That's what we got to do. Is we got to build community around ourselves. Let's see how this is. This wet still? All right, I think we can do a sneak preview with the gnome head on the box. So let's check it out, dude. String bean, dude. I love string beans, dude. I love growing those. Damn. I love snow peas too. Seed library is dope. So there it is. The Guardian box, guys. This will be the handle to pick up the lid. This will be the open the drawer, obsidian drawer pull. The Guardian box, dude. Made here, Cobb Mountain Woodworks. I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna put this onto my site so that it's available to buy, and you'll be able to click a link on YouTube and buy this, probably by tomorrow or the next day. I'm very pleased with that one, dude. Very, very pleased with that one. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, BK, Scood, Mike, everybody. Woodlot, thank you, everybody. I feel good about that piece, man. So maybe I could sell it. And if I can sell that, then I'm taking that money immediately to the walnut guy, and I am buying more walnut because my walnut stock is very low. Hell yeah, thanks for the high five, bro. Woo! I didn't even know you could send high fives. Drip line for sure, dude. Also, you should be doing. I got to talk to this guy about his garden. We should be doing drips just to save water, dude. Get the water at the base of the plant. I've designed all kind of systems in my life. I've designed aquaponic systems, which have a reservoir that holds fish, and then the water from that reservoir gets pumped up to a tray and runs through the tray and feeds the plants. And then, so the fish emulsion in the water, like the fish poop, feeds the plants. You do have to add iron to that system. It tends to be iron deficient, but like you could actually grow fish and use the water that the fish are in, cycle it through to water the plants, and then you can take little pieces of, take all the bugs off the plants and all that shit and throw them in with the fish, and you have like a whole thing. I got the drill press. A lot of things, fell into place for that. So, thank you. Yeah, I'm stoked. It's dope. It's got a freaking laser beam on it. But yeah, so you can build all kind of different systems: vertical gardening, aeroponic systems where the roots just hang inside the pipe and get misted with nutrient solutions. All kind of stuff you can do. Woodlot, you're calling it ecoponic, or is that with the fish? I always called that aquaponic. Oh, no shit. I love trout. Not a huge fan of eating bass, but I mean, dude, if it's survival, then whatever. Yeah. So yeah, you could do all kind of stuff, man. Even if you just live in an apartment that doesn't have a balcony, you could put like a fluorescent light over your countertop and grow fucking microgreens or whatever. You know? Yeah, that's the dream. I would love to have a greenhouse that had a huge water tank as a thermal mass that had fish in it, um, and then use that to cycle through the plants, and then like that thermal mass of that much water would help keep the greenhouse cool in the summer and warm in the winter, you know? So I don't think I have the space for a greenhouse on the little property that we have, but maybe one day. Want to see the drill press? Okay. This is the first of all, that is the coolest flag, bro. It's got a fucking bear. Anyways, here it is. This is the Bauer 12-inch drill press. It was $50 off. I have a Forstner bit in it right now. It's got, dude, check it out. A laser, bro. X marks the spot where the drill's gonna hit. It's got a light, dude. Then it's got, check this out. So it's got the RPMs on it, and you can actually like change the speed with this lever. You don't have to like stop and change belts or whatever. Get it down around. There you go. I like it around 500 or 600 for the Forstner bit, but pretty stoked, dude. It's got got a depth stop right here, so you can set this to whatever depth. It's got a little spot that you can click in your chuck. Ka-ding. It is a little bit high on this table, so I have to make it its own table. Here is the failed salad fork that I keep on my desk as a reminder of how not to make a salad fork. Oh, you got a mortise machine, bro? Do I have to get a fucking mortise machine now? You son of a gun. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked to have that, dude. There's a lot I have in mind for it. One, it's going to make my candle holders a lot easier to make, dude. Oh, nice, Scoot. You have the... Nice, dude. You guys already had drill presses, dude? Lucky. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I could do with that, man. And making the candle holder is going to be way easier with that. I don't have to fucking do what you saw. You guys saw. Guys, never forget James the Offcut Demon. Yeah, I agree with BK. You just have to make one or two things and you'll be like, hell yeah. I don't know why I'm saving this piece, guys. It's a tiny little piece. It's got this former live edge part here, I guess, but there's like nothing you can really do with that one. I don't know. I'm saving it though, dude. You never know. Something will come to me. Jackie, I still have Lewis here. Lewis. Actually, I'm gonna call him Lewis. That's Lewis. Supernova Smith, what's happening? It's going good. We're just completed this this Guardian box, and we're just hanging out chatting now. We're just hanging out chatting. Let me show you the box real quick. Just waiting for the tongue oil to dry on it, but it's gonna go like that, and then like that. So the gnome will be the top handle that takes the lid off, and then it has a piece of volcanic glass for the drawer pull handle. And this is walnut. It's walnut, redwood, cedar, redwood, walnut. Yeah, so that's what we can. This was like kind of a cursed thing to make because it broke the bandsaw blade, and then I had to drive hella far to get the bandsaw blade. It's taken me like a week and a half to complete this one because of all the stuff that's happened. But thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's I like it. I'm gonna put this one up for sale, and this once it's done, like I may or may not put another coat of oil on it. And then once it's all done, I'm going to photograph it and I'll put it on my website so that it comes up on my videos. You'll be able to buy it off the videos. There'll be a little thing you can click and buy it. But yeah, if you guys are into like making cool stuff, dude, don't forget to subscribe. We'll be making more cool stuff all the time. But it is nice to have moments like right now where we're just chilling, hanging out, dude. It's Friday night. Oh, BK, I like those little spoons that you made, dude. That were in the. You had a video that had a whole bunch of like different photos, but there was these spoons and the ends were painted. I liked them. Supernova Smith, I just pruned my peach tree. I got a little peach wood to play with. Nice. Supernova Smith, I have a community tab on my page. That's feel free to post your work there, and then other people can check it out. Do you spray copper fungicide on the peach while it's dormant? We don't have a peach tree, but I did plant the last couple of weeks. I planted 3 Asian pears, 2 apple, an almond, pomegranate, and a guava. Well, you should, Woodlaw. What you should, dude? Get in there. And does the clay help protect against the peach leaf curl or whatever? Do you end up getting the peach leaf curl? What other cool stuff do we have in here that we could take a gander at, dude? Oh. I have a chunk of black walnut. Dude. I don't know. Do something with it. We'll do something with it. One day, I have these old growth grapevines that my homegirl Gemini recently gave me, and I have to figure out what to do with these. I have 2 of these. So that's also on the list. Figure out something to do with those. Let me scroll a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with those grapevines, dude. Fairy tree and little bird feeders. I put them in the shop so I would be forced to look at them and like think about them. You know, I suppose I could. There's like pieces coming off the grapevine that are very tentacle looking that I could do something dope with. I'm trying to just let my mind go abstract on it or whatever, you know. I've got some pine and I need to make a bunch of those geometric shelves that people like to buy. I need to start making shit that people like commonly buy instead of just making cool shit. Unfortunately. Why did it do? So you're like 4x4. What about like 4x4 post, right? And then the little tentacle looking piece coming off of that, and then that holds the little birdhouse. Is that what you mean? Because that would be dope. You don't want to make some poison ivy spoons, Woodlot? Right on, Scoot. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Yeah. the fuck was that? Nothing. It wasn't anything. Scroll saw would be dope. Guys, I'm gonna hit it, man. We have the beautiful box. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. This will be for sale in the next day or two on the page. All right, Gene, I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in, dude. I appreciate you guys, dude. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Good night, Jackie. Good night, everybody.